Another headache for Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign, and it's again over her email server. New allegations suggest Clinton's former IT specialist asked for advice in an online forum on deleting a VIP's address from emails. RT's Caleb Maupin took a closer look.
If you hit a glitch with your computer, most of us know you just Google the answer. If you're still stuck, you check out the advice on the web forums. Well, it looks like one of Clinton's staffers was caught doing just that, hoping to doctor Hillary Clinton's emails on Benghazi, and he's been called out on it.
Mr. Gambetta, do you intend to make an opening statement?
On advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer and assert my Fifth Amendment privilege.
That's Paul Gambetta, computer expert and former member of Hillary Clinton's staff. It's claimed he uses the online moniker Stone Tier, and on the Reddit internet forum, someone called Stone Tier wrote,
"Hello all. I may be facing a very interesting situation where I need to strip out a VIP's email address from a bunch of archived email. Basically, they don't want the VIP's email address exposed to anyone. Does anyone have any experience with something like this, and/or suggestions on how this might be accomplished?"
So is this very VIP being referred to the Democratic presidential candidate, but then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton?
Did you wipe the server?
What, like with a cloth or something? No, well, no. I don't know how it works digitally at all.
Things don't look so good for Paul. His registered email address was stonetier@gmail.com. On the e-commerce site Etsy, user Stonetier contains the name Paul Gambetta. And those Reddit posts are traced back to Rhode Island, where Paul was living at that time.
I respectfully decline to answer and assert my Fifth Amendment privilege.
Congress wants answers, and if Paul doesn't agree to talk to the committee, he could get a subpoena. Congress is also asking Reddit to hand over all the posts from the mysterious Stone Tier. With the email scandal revealing more layers than a freshly harvested onion, millions of Americans must be asking themselves, if Clinton and her staff have nothing to hide, why go to such extreme lengths to swerve the questions? Caleb Maupin, RT, Washington, D.C. Oh, and by the way,
I recently launched a Snapchat account. I love it. I love it. Those messages disappear all by themselves.
Well, strategic analyst Gregory Copley believes there were clear attempts by Clinton's IT team to tamper with evidence.
At a first glance, it does appear very credible that this is the Paul Gambetta, and that he was attempting to get advice as to how to thoroughly clear the Clinton servers. The reality is that we knew that these attempts were going on during the latter period of the Clinton email servers. Nobody in the Clinton administration staff had the nerve to tell Mrs. Clinton early on not to use these servers, so it's clearly a case of tampering with evidence, and I think this is the reason why the Hillary's IT team declined to give evidence at the congressional hearing. They knew that they would incriminate themselves when answering the question. So the question, will the Congress allow this to come up again to really hammer the Clinton campaign in the final days of the presidential election campaign?